I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take a few to lose. Built to win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Woo! Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great packed out episode for y'all today. We got some guests rolling through. As you can see, my boy Tomo not feeling too good right now. But we're going to get to Tomo in a second. He's going to speak to y'all. But let me let y'all know what we got going on today first, all right? While Tomo got the towel over his head, like CD Lamb on the sideline. Is it time to panic in Dallas? That's what Tomo is doing feeling right now. Is it time to panic in Dallas? We got to talk about that. Jaxson Dart is taking Russell Wilson's spot to start. Can he turn the ship in New York and get them get them to winning ways? Is there a problem in Baltimore? And is his name John Harbaugh? Is he the biggest problem there? We got Chris, a.k.a. Bless, and we got Carb, a.k.a. CTC, coming on. Two Ravens fans to talk about that. The Steelers and the Patriots. Did the Steelers actually win this game? Obviously they did, but you get what I'm saying. Or did the Patriots collapse and lost this game? We got Tony, Patriots fan, and we got Vaughn, Steelers fan coming on. I mean, we got a packed out show like I told y'all, all right? The 49ers beat the Cardinals, y'all, to take first place in the NFC West. Can they keep up with it, though, with all the injuries they have? JD5, should we sit him another week after what happened against the Raiders? Should we do that? We got to talk about that. And last but not least, the Eagles with their comeback win. What did the Eagles prove in their comeback win versus the Rams? But I got my boys sitting here. That was a long intro to here. Take the towel off and everything. But I got my boys sitting right here. Mr. Get Done Son Tomo, co-host of In the Red Corner. Dallas Cowboy fan. He's not rocking a hat today, but he a Cowboy fan, y'all, in case you didn't know. How you doing, my brother? Oh, I had you.
I beat you to it. See, I knew what you were doing. See, the chemistry is there. We got more chemistry than my secondary, Joe. That's crazy. I'm doing good, man. I really don't. I don't even know where to start with this one, bro. I feel like I gave the Bears the bulletin board material to go out there and win. I told them what the Lions did to them, and they said, "All right, we got a flea flicker for you, and then we just gonna run it up." And that's just what happened. But outside of that, I can't wait to hear what our guests got to say about their games. I can't wait to hear what you got to say about Jaxson Dart. I think I said it on the NFC East panel, though. I said about week 4 or 5, he was going to take Russ' spot, and they called me crazy. So one of my 2025 checklists is true. The other ones, I don't know so far. I'm right about one in the NFC East. The other one's a little shaky. How you doing?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. I feel like 42 points, something like that. That's what I feel. I feel pretty good. I think it was 41, 40 something. We blew them Bama's out. Them boys out. Fool don't know about me. We blew them boys out in Las Vegas. So I'm feeling good right now. But it's Tuesday. I wonder how my boy Dave feeling. They 3-0, but both are out for the year. So I wonder how he feeling. But I know one thing, them being 3-0 and beating the Cardinals, being first in the NFC West, he probably somewhere turning up.
Turn me up.
All right, y'all. So look, we are streaming this on 4 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. So make sure y'all like the video. Whatever video you're watching, make sure you like it while you're watching it. Make sure you subscribe on all of our and follow on all of our social media platforms. You can follow us everywhere at either Refuse to Lose Sports or R2L Sports. So do that. And share this episode with anybody so they could come on and watch this show live with you, because you could be involved in the show by being in the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to Daniel for being the first comment. Happy Tuesday. Hey, everyone. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, floor is yours, man. Oh, dang. You muted yourself? That's how ashamed you are, man?
I ain't even do that. See what I'm saying? Just like my secondary. Things is just doing what they want to do over here, man. I don't understand. We got one job. We live. Now we back at it. So just like before Joe changed the background, y'all see we got to talk about the Cowboys first. 2 weeks ago, Joe asked the question, is it time for the Bears fans? Should they be worried? I said, yeah, they need to be worried. If you can't go out there and fight for your coach and go win a game against his former team, then I think you need to be worried. You know, my brother Dave was in the comments of that reel and said, man, it's too early to say all that. I said, man, the only Ben that's good is Ben and Jerry's. And then he said, Ben's Chili Bowl. And I was like, well, you're right. And then Ben said, I heard that. I seen what you had to say about my team. And look what I'm going to do to yours. I'm going to just drop 31 on their head top. CD going to get hurt. Your rookie right guard going to get hurt. Your secondary ego is already hurt. So 31-14 loss in Chicago. Ben Johnson wins his first home game. You see him in the back. You see him in the locker room. You see how he was turned up, going all crazy. And now he tried to dap Caleb up, but Caleb was like, nah, I'll just give you a hug, bro. I ain't even going to dap you up. I said, I peeped that. Y'all won, but I peeped that. Still trouble out there, so still be worried. Because the Giants did that too. The Giants was in a fight with the Cowboys, and look what happened to them on Sunday night. Nonetheless, Joe, last year, Dallas had a new defensive coordinator. The reason why they had a new defensive coordinator is because the last one went where? Went to DC. He had to go to DC to become a head coach. So last year the Cowboys had Mike Zimmer. I got some stats for you, Joe. Last year, first 3 games, right?
Okay.
The defense. Remember last year we had the generational talent. So remember that, just for everybody. So last year, first 3 games, points given up, 89. This year, 92. So last year, defensive yards per play, 6.01. This year, 6.48. So we already know what's going on there. Last year, how many touchdowns did we give up in the first 3 games? We gave up 12. This year, we only gave up 11. So, I mean, only. So you got to give something to build the confidence off of. We going point differential last year. We were -12. So when the Cowboys lost, it was by 12 points. This year, 18. We could join the military with this defense, the way they're giving up points. We want to do completion percentages by QBs. Last year was 61.8. This year, 73.9. It just gets worse. Sacks last year, 7. This year, 4. So imagine if we could say it, imagine if somebody else was here, we probably would have 7, especially with 2 bad offensive lines that we went up against back-to-back weeks. Probably could have exploited them, but we already know what the story is. Interceptions last year, 3. This year, 1, and we all seen the 1. The comment almost had me. QB ratings. Last year, 87. This year, Joe, you're going to laugh at this one. QB ratings this year in the first 3 games, our defense have given up 125.3.
Oh, my God. That's almost a perfect QB rating.
So if you want to get your mojo back, if you feel like your quarterback ain't doing what he need to do, just play the Dallas Cowboys, man. You can get your offense back right for that week. Maybe you can get some hope. So is it time to panic? With the injuries that's happening and then the way the schedule is going, I can't come on here week 2 and say the Bears need to be worried and come on and say the Cowboys still got hope. I think it's time to sound the alarms. No Beyonce. I'm trying to look for the purge. I thought she was going to have it ready, but Sound the alarms, Joe. It's definitely time to panic. When your defense can't stop a nosebleed as far as when passing. Back in the day, teams used to see the Dallas Cowboys and say, all right, so we got a somewhat decent running back or a no-name running back. We can get about 200 yards on the ground on them. Now teams can't even average their actual rushing average in the game. But guess what they're doing? Oh, they dropping bombs everywhere. They throwing. They said we just gonna come into the Cowboys game. We ain't got to worry about our running back. We can really just throw the ball all over the field, and then by the time we get up by 21, then we can run the ball. Because I don't know how much of the game you watched. You probably watched all of it. Enjoy. At some point, I was just listening to what was happening in the game. But there was one drive where the Bears had the ball for almost 6 minutes, and I think they ran the ball 11 straight times. And it was just like, you know what? What's going on here? Where did I can't say how did we get here because we know how we got here. The whole offseason was centered around one player. So the mindset was that this player was going to be here, and then he wasn't. But that had nothing to do with the secondary. I thought that was more so going to hurt the actual front line. You know, I thought, of course, we still can't get to the quarterback, but the rush defense did improve. So the one section that we thought was going to be bad did improve. The one thing where we knew we had injuries at, we was like, okay, maybe we can put some things together. The Eberflus zone defense is going to be good. You go out against the Eagles, who have one of the best rosters on paper, and they prove it by the way they win. We'll talk about them later. But you hold their receivers to what? A.J. Brown had what? One reception the whole game. Devontae Adams had I think he had like around 11 yards. So you come out that game thinking, okay, we're in a good place. And then week 2, Russ turned back in Seattle Russ. Malik Neighbors showed why he should be the number 1 receiver for the Giants, and he was almost put in the top 5 at the rate he was going, and Wendell Robinson. Like it was just going off. So you're kind of like, where do you go from here? And how do you even start to build on something it's like a mud house, Joe? I don't even know. And it's a hurricane's coming. Because the rest of the Cowboys schedule don't get easier than this. So I will say this. It's time to panic because of your offense and how you lost some of the players. Because that was going to be the best thing you got. Defense, you should have just been running around like the SpongeBob meme. Remember when his brain was like, I lost the files. Like, you should have already been like that. Yeah. Go ahead, Joe. Tell me if I'm crazy.
So it's time to panic. I wouldn't say it's time to panic yet, but I would say like you should have some concerns. You know what I mean? Because although, like you said, your defense last year, it kind of picked up as the year went by. I felt like your defense, it actually got better. Were y'all like a top juggernaut? No, but y'all were better as the season went on. And y'all dealing with injuries in the back end, you know, with Deron Bland being out, Trayvon Diggs coming off injury. You know what I mean? Like, everybody thought he had a tremendous game week 1, fresh off an injury, where the whole time y'all was in zone every single play. So he's not himself. I don't know if he ever will be again, but I'm not saying like the man been dealing with injury for like 2 years now. Like the man been hurt for a long time, you know, but losing CD Lamb is big because it hurts the offense. But although I think CD Lamb did get hurt, I didn't think that your offense was bad. I felt like the turnovers killed y'all. You know, like turn the ball over. Like y'all, like the Javonte Williams run, that was a great run. Just got the ball taken from him.
That was great.
Huh?
I won't even call that a turnover. That was just great defense. Like,
it was. He did
that from him, bro.
It was heads up. He took that joint and kept the feet in bounds too. And Javonte Williams is playing great too, by the way. He's probably the biggest bright spot on y'all team. The run game offensively and the run game defensively. Now I get it. They went 11 plays straight running the ball, but some of that was jet sweeps with our receivers. Caleb Williams running. It wasn't like they was handing the ball off to the running back 11 straight times. It wasn't like that. Like it was. And then, although they did that, they still only averaged 3 yards to carry against y'all. Y'all did a great job against the run, and that's including Caleb Williams runs. You know, quarterback runs be like averages be high. So the issue, like you said, is y'all can't get pressure on the quarterback. This is the first time in Caleb Williams' career that he hasn't been sacked. It's the first time, and that right there is the issue. So yes, the run game has gotten better, but the pass, like y'all can't get no pressure at all on the quarterback. And on top of that, not getting pressure on the quarterback, it puts more pressure on your defensive backs. So I can't really kill the DBs as much until I actually watch the full all 22. But based off the lack of pass rush, we asking these DBs to cover for longer than they're supposed to. So it's gonna be tougher for them. So that's what y'all need to address. I know y'all got Clown. Did Clown even play yesterday?
Nah, he didn't play.
Oh yeah, he didn't play. Okay,
he's on Sunday though.
Okay,
From what
right.
I heard.
I didn't even hear his name at all when he's playing. But yeah, like, and I know Dak had 2 interceptions. I know a lot of people killing Dak because he had 2 interceptions. The first one wasn't his fault, and the second one's 4th down. Like, you do or die right there. Now, do I think he could have made a better decision right there? Maybe.
Yes.
But he was getting pressure too. He's about to get sacked, and he just threw it up, and it was a short ball, and it got picked off. So he didn't even get the receiver a chance. But that one play don't define Dak's performance. Dak didn't play bad. I like what Jerry said. At the end of the game, they said it's a playoff team. I like that he said yes. And I also like that he said we got number 4 out there. Basically saying as long as we got Dak, we are a playoff team. And that's been true outside of 1 year. You know, and that was a year I think he came back after the injury. When y'all had Zeke. Y'all lost to the Jets. Y'all lost to Sam Darnold that year. It was a crazy. Y'all lost to the Eagles with Carson Wentz, the game before the last game of the season. But
I think that's a year suspension year.
Huh?
That sounded like Zeke's suspension year, where he played, where it was every week they didn't know if he was going to get suspended. I think that was the year.
I know it was a year when like y'all that was a first time y'all turned over the ranks to Dak. Like, this is Dak's team. Not Zeke's team.
I think that was the year because right after that season, Dez got cut. I think that was that season. Yeah.
So, but when Dak is healthy, y'all normally are a playoff team. So I like that he said that. So y'all defense though is concerning though, but y'all that can get better as the season goes too with a new defensive coordinator. So, but I want to say panic. It's week 3. I know y'all wanted to, but it's week 3. Now y'all got a tough game next week. If y'all get smacked by the Packers and not be competitive, then it's time. Y'all 1-4 after that. I mean 1-3. Then it's like, okay.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Who else you got after the Packers?
We got the Jets and Carolina. Now,
okay.
The world is already saying if the Giants and Caleb could do what they did to your secondary, imagine what Jordan Love is going to do. So, if I'm taking your advice, the Packers game wouldn't be the panic button for me. It would be between the Jets and Carolina. I lose one of those 2 games in the same fashion in which the Giants or Bears game looked. Yeah, ring the alarm. And granted, the Panthers just put the Panthers just shut out the Falcons, so I can't really look at them like they ain't nothing. But again, if you're talking about as far as quarterback comparison, your quarterback should be able to win you one of those 2 games.
Yeah. So like, but the bright side, y'all could walk away from Carolina 3-3. But then it gets scary after that.
What you mean, Denver?
Who else? Denver,
Arizona.
Okay, all right.
And you got the Raiders, the Eagles.
Okay, yo, and then it gets crazy. But
I skipped your game. I was waiting for you to say that. I thought you was gonna catch on. Yeah, we got y'all after the Panthers.
After the Packers?
After the Panthers. That's why when you said it gets scary, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and skip over that game and start going to that. So I thought you had it up. But yeah.
I don't think it's time to panic, but
no, I just want to look. No, I just want to be one of those sports analysts who isn't known for having hypocritical takes. Because if I said it about the Bears, I want to come on here and make sure that I'm keeping, the playing field even. Granted, I did say week 1, the Lions, we're not going to sweat it because look what the Lions are doing now, right? Like the world was saying the Lions are trash and no coordinators, and now they right back in stride. So we'll see, because I watched the Giants go toe-to-toe with the Cowboys and then, of course, the Chiefs. But a lot of people saying the Chiefs dynasty isn't a dynasty anymore. And look how their offense looked against the Chiefs. Who knows? The Bears might fall back down to earth too. It may just be when you play the Cowboys. It's like everybody's watching. Let's get our numbers and then go crazy. But
yeah, Make sure you check the comments from the Bears and Cowboys segment.
All right, I got you. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna be like, you see what Ben did to y'all? I'm like, all right, all right.
All right. Cause you got the Cowboy hat. They think, oh, that's a Cowboy fan. Okay, he didn't even say nothing back. This is the last week. It's my Friday show when we said it's a must win. When you put all the pressure on y'all, and
I did.
It was still going.
Oh, let me go to these comments then, man. No, let me go check these comments, man. But I'll check these after the show, man. Let's move forward. I know we got a packed house. That's the only reason I'm pushing past this topic as fast as I am. But we got a quarterback change.
Ooh.
I didn't think they was gonna do it this fast. I'm lying. I told y'all about week 4 or 5. Jaxson Dart was gonna be starting for the Giants. Like, it's not Russ. Just a little bit, but it's not all Russ. The Giants just, I know New York will be like, a Cowboy fan saying this. The Giants just can't get it right. I don't know what it is, but they just can't seem to get it right. Daniel Jones is gone, and the Colts look like world beaters. Xavier McKinney is gone, and he led the NFC. I think it was the NFC in interceptions at one point. Like, he's just getting picks everywhere. They can find the talent. It's just like it just can't all get in the same place or on the same page. And it's been announced that rookie quarterback Jaxson Dart will be given the opportunity to turn the ship for the Giants, who are currently 0-3. Joe, do you think Jaxson Dart can do something in New York?
I think they approach this first. I want to say they approach this the right way. A lot of people want Dart to come in week 1, and I'm like, let Russ take the bullets. Because what if Dart would have came in and they went 0-3? Then it would be like, we should have started Russ first. He'd have been getting killed early. A lot of media pressure in New York. So what they did was they started Russ, let him get beat up, and then just like the Jacoby Brissett. So now when Jaxson Dart comes in, no matter what happens, Tomo, it's no pressure. Because they know that they don't have anything else that's better than Dart. Because Russ went 0-3. And listen, look at the Russ numbers, man. Against us, he threw the ball 37 times. 46% completion percentage. 168 yards. Against the Chiefs, threw the ball 32 times. 56 completion percentage. 160 yards. That's not good at all. He had that one, and against us, 4.5 yards per attempt. Against the Chiefs, 5 yards per attempt. His numbers, and then he got 2 interceptions between those 2 games, no touchdowns. But it just, y'all game made his numbers look so much better because he's not playing well. The man was 450 yards, 73%, 11 yards per attempt, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And he threw the interception that basically lost him the game for real. So, and how he looked at the end of that Chiefs game, Tomo, it was like, what's wrong with this dude, man? He did attention, he threw the jump in the tunnel. I don't know what he was doing. Threw the jump in the back of the end zone on 4th down. Yeah, he threw it away on 4th down.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like, I don't know where he at mentally for real. Like, I don't know where he is, but like, he wasn't thinking straight when he did that. That was crazy. So put the youngin in. The crowd wants him in. Y'all 0-3. The defense held Washington to 21 points. They held the Chiefs at 22. I mean, that's good based off the time and possession, because they would like the offense against us. They got dominated with time and possession. They was off the field quick, So yes, I think it's the right time to do it. I think they're doing it at the right time. And do I think he's gonna turn the ship around? I don't know, but I never had the Giants as a playoff team. I know some people did, but I didn't. So, some people had them better than the Commanders too. But I'm not high on the Giants for real. So can he get them some dubs? Maybe, and start eating them like Jameis Winston? But he's a better option than Russell Wilson right now at this moment.
Next time I tell you I want to eat and I'm not supposed to be a part of something, I'm not answering the phone. I ain't gonna have to. I'm gonna die with the lie. But at the end of the day,
die with the lie.
J-Mo, their next opponent is the Chargers. Then after that, they got New Orleans. Then after that, they got Philly. Then after that, they got Denver. Then they got Philly again. Then they got San Fran. Then they got Chicago. The way they organize their schedule, you right though, huh? You right. And it's been going on for years. But the way they organized the Giants schedule did them no favors. Like they don't have a break in between former playoff opponents or divisional opponents. Because you got Commanders, Cowboys, Chiefs. Like 2 divisional games, then the Chiefs. Like, come on. Then right after the Chiefs, you got to play the Chargers, who are hot right now. Then after that, I mean, I think the break may be the Saints. It could be. But then right after that, you got Philly, Denver, Philly, 49ers. Like, it doesn't help. So can he turn things around? He can give them some hope. Like, that's what he was brought there for. He can give them some hope. I agree with you. They did handle it the right way, that Russ should have came in first and then seen what Russ could give us. Because if Russ was 1-2, and some Giants fans would say technically we should be 1-2, if it wasn't for a 64-yard field goal, the Cowboys would be 0-3. Like the tables would be turned, and I would be up here saying no, ain't no is it time to panic. We're panicking. Like the ship's on fire. There's no more lifeboats, and we're trying to find a way to put the fire out. But for him, I think this is going to be a good move for him. He got the wide receiver. They're going to build off everything we've seen in the preseason with Jaxson Dart. But if this don't work out, not you, Joe, but Joe got to go. The GM. He got to go.
And Dayball. Sorry.
I mean, the GM and the head coach are normally tied together. So if you bring in a new GM, the 9 times out of 10, he going to bring in his head coach. So Dayball probably is out of there too. But it gets to the point where sometimes you see franchises that are bad and you see the coaches and you just like, I feel bad for the coach at this point. Because something is just, it's like what they say about the Cowboys. It's like what can go wrong will go wrong for the Giants, though. They have one of the best defensive lines in our division, in the NFL, and they just can't get it right on offense. They had the best running back in the league and just can't get it right on offense.
They could have him and Malik Neighbors, bro.
And just can't get it right on offense.
It's crazy.
Just can't get it right. I'm not the one to talk about people letting their best player walk out the door anymore because now I done dealt with it, but they just can't get it right. I don't understand it. Malik, at some point, I mean, he's showing it now. The frustration is there. A clip came back up from last year when they asked about, is it Daniel Jones? And he was like, it's not the quarterback. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not the quarterback. And look what he went off and did. Malik, Jaxson Dart got to do something. Other than that, Malik might say, man, I need out. And then he's still on his rookie deal. Like, that's how bad it's looking up there. Then they get talking about Dexter Lawrence maybe on the trading block. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, if I'm the Giants, I'm firing the GM and the head coach. Because when you bring in a new GM, you want him to scout for his coach. You want him to do that. And you want to do it now. Because why delay it? So what if it don't work 2 years from now? You're going to fire him, and now Jaxson Dart got to start over again? Just do it now. Just let Jaxson Dart go through the season, whatever. Don't do it. Don't fire him right now. Go through the whole season. See what happens. And then soon the season is over, fire the GM and fire the head coach, hire your new GM, and then sit back and let the GM cook. So right now, they need to be doing some scouting right now on who's going to do what, what GM are we going to get. I look at us, bro. That's exactly what we did. We let Ron Rivera stay. All right, cool. Stay one more year. We were sorry. Soon it was over, he got fired. New GM. Get him in here.
See, the difference for y'all is you had the trifecta though, right? You had new ownership, new GM. Well, I'm gonna say it's not even a trifecta. You had the quadruple. You had a quadruple right there because you had the new GM, new coach. I was like, what's going on here? Oh, new GM, new coach, new quarterback. And I said new ownership, new GM, new coach,
and new Hall of Famer. Shout out to Bobby Wagner.
Wait. I ain't say all that. He was a Hall of Famer before he got there. Walking Hall of Famer. We're not going. You got 2 of them actually. Von Miller, 2.
3. Zach Ertz. He a Hall of Famer too.
So you all had a blessed situation with this one. You got Jaxson Dart, and then you gonna have a whole new head coach, so you're gonna have to start all over again. That's one reason why it's kind of like, do you really want him to finish the season out? Because you know what he's capable of, but now you got to learn a whole new offense. You got to deal with a whole new situation. Or you just want him to get the ebbs and flows of the league. That's why you're saying this is going to be a good thing. Because if you ask me, you might as well just scrap everybody now.
Get a new GM in the middle of the year?
No, not the GMs, and just get rid of the head coach and let it go. Because you already see what Dayball is capable of.
But
He's
it's
not
gonna be
capable of.
different. If you get rid of that, if you get rid of the head coach, and then he got a new head coach this year, and then possibly a new one next year, that's too much. It's kind of like Caleb Williams. Like he's going through all these different coaches.
Oh,
so
no,
it's like
the Cowboys till week 18. I'm gonna say, if the Giants play the Cowboys in a couple weeks, you can balance it out.
I'm just saying, like let them go through the season, let him get them NFL timing, fire him, get a coach early, and then he got a full training camp with the new regime. Boom, new excitement.
And like you said, the good thing about the Giants is they actually let the GM do his job. They don't get in the way. So that's how their team is led. So no, I agree with that. I agree with that situation. Can he turn the ship this year? Is he going to be able to turn it around? The answer is no. So I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do it now. I think they're going to give Dayball another year. I think so. I don't know. I don't know where the loyalty comes from.
The fact that Daniel Jones left and looking like how he looking, get rid of Dayball, bro. I get it. Dayball is a good. He got good history. He got good history. I get it. Good with Josh Allen. He got Daniel Jones into the playoffs one year. But since then, bro, let's be real. What has he done?
We're going to close this out. But no, you got to give him one more year if you can get a GM one more year. And he let Saquon walk. Get him out. No, so that's what I'm saying. You can fire the GM and get a coach one more year. Y'all did it for him. Both of them should have been gone. Me and Dave tried to tell you they should have been gone. They got to go.
Yeah, like the head coach could have stepped in and said, "Well, we need Saquon,"
and he let JD walk. Y'all could have had Jaden Daniels.
Nah, they weren't getting Jaden Daniels. We had a pick before them. They weren't getting Jaden Daniels.
They could have got Jaden Daniels.
How?
They would have worked it out. They could have traded with the Bears and got the first pick.
The Bears wanted Caleb.
Could have worked it out.
Nah, they were short. They interviewed Dan. They're like, dang, we should have been more sorry last year. That's what they were saying when he walked out the door.
Dayball was being arrogant. He was acting like he was. You seen the Hard Knocks episode where he was trying to play that boy like he wasn't good. His own son told him that, bro, go get Jaden.
He's like, throw a touchdown. He said, okay. I like that. I like that answer. Like, yeah, my boy JD Fire know what he's talking about.
That was the right answer.
I know.
No, I mean he answered it. He gonna say, yeah, like, like look at this.
Like okay,
like Dayball like, yeah, okay, smart guy. Now look at him. You gotta play him twice. Dayball, you better hope you get fired. So you don't
0-3 against him already. If he stay a little bit longer, he's gonna be 0-4.
I don't know. Mariota might be there. We got a guest backstage.
All right, let's get it.
Oh well, I mean, shout out to. I can't even say shout out to him, but I will say shout out to CTC Call, man. Got 100 subscribers, man. Shout out to CTC Call. We got my man backstage. We're going to talk about it, man. The Ravens suffer, some would say, a gut wrenching or a gut punch of a loss on Monday night, 38-30 to the Detroit Lions. I mean, that run game is something, boy. They found something there with Gibbs and Montgomery, right? But some folks are trying to see if John Harbaugh can find the door. Because they want to know, is he the biggest problem in Baltimore? I got the cheers geared up, and we got CTC Call to give us the answer, man. Welcome, Carl. Hey, Carl. Testing 1 2.
Can y'all not hear me?
Hey, you at first. That's why.
I was about to say, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Oh, I ain't hearing nothing.
Yeah, I ain't hear nothing. I just seen him look at us. I'm like, why?
See y'all looking at me. I'm like, what more y'all want me to say?
We pulled the camera. I was like, I see you, see me, see you. Are you gonna say something about me seeing you, see you?
Yeah, I got my bad. I ain't know y'all didn't hear me. My fault.
I'm like, dang, he's down bad. That's
nah. That's what I was like. Hold on, huh? What happened? And by the way, Tomo is 103. Just got another subscriber just now. So.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
hold on.
But
Chris
nah,
gonna be
I'm
here
playing.
any second
Appreciate
too.
it. I appreciate it though for sure.
No problem, man. You know, you working hard over there. You know, we got my guy MK7. But we talking about John Harbaugh.
MK. Y'all just did his first and last initial of his first name.
Okay, don't worry about it, bro. I made it up. It's still a work in progress.
I mean, his name was Malik Washington. I thought that's why I was so confused when you said that in the
Hey,
chat.
look, man. I was typing fast. It's okay. MW7. Don't worry about it. We working on this. This ain't college time. We talking about your head coach.
Shout out to him. He's having a great year. He's gonna look good for somebody next year at a different university.
I don't know about all that. We gonna put him in a video and everything. Wale, do something right. Come on, man. Now you got me talking about this guy, man. Come on. You did this. We gotta talk about the second best team in Maryland. Come on, man. We talking about the race.
Dang.
Hey, they 3-0.
Dang.
I mean, I ain't got no competition in Texas, so.
Well, third best team because we actually play at Maryland.
I thought he was putting us behind y'all. I mean,
Texas. Putting y'all behind Maryland University.
I thought because you mean I might go Texas over Dallas at this point.
University of Maryland, sorry. Texas. Oh, dang.
Nah, you got a point about that, man. Well,
they 0-3, right? Oh, Texas over Dallas.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah.
I might go
TCU
too.
Technically,
we played bad team. I mean, they did too. They lost. You're right.
I might go TCU too. Shoot.
No. Hold on. There's another team in Texas too that's looking very, very miserable, and we're gonna talk about them too.
I know that's what I said.
Lucky
you ain't got no competition in Texas.
Them Texans, boy. There you go. We got our other fellow flock brother here. Hey, we got Chris here.
Right.
You gonna bring him up?
This
What's up, brother Chris? I know you're not driving to go find the coach, man. Can he hear?
What's going on, fellas? We in traffic looking for him right now.
Look, I told you
I'm in traffic. We in traffic looking for Harbaugh. We in traffic looking for him right now, boy. We in traffic looking for him right now. They talking about I'm really about it, boy. He got to go by any means, boy. I got about to go rendezvous with the YNs right now. And Harbaugh got to go, man. We in traffic with it right now, man. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
What's good?
Carl,
what's going on, fellas?
Nah, I'm gonna let Chris take this one. Go ahead, Chris. Chris can take this one.
Oh, do Harbaugh need to go?
Hey, it say is he the biggest
Is
problem?
that the question?
Go ahead.
Man, listen, man. I've been saying this since 2015. The guy is a straight bum. He's inept. He's incompetent. That's a God-fearing show. I can't really express myself how I feel about the man. But he ain't that, man. He's not that, man. He don't know what he's doing. You know, to truly think that you can hire Zach Orr, you know, just on a whim because you lost Sean McDonald, who should have been the new head coach. Mike McDonald. You let Mike McDonald go and give it to Zach Orr. Zach Orr, dude, he has no experience of calling plays, nothing. His biggest claim to fame is being an all-pro for 1 year and breaking his neck. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to him, but he not ready for this, bro. He's not ready for this. We don't got time for on-the-job learning. This is the NFL. We watch Hard Knocks. Dudes don't get many chances in the NFL, man. Why is this dude still? Why is he still here, bro? Why is he still? Man, hold on, man. Let me put this switch down. Man, listen. He got to go, man.
YouTube.
He got to go, man. He's got to go, man. He's got to go. He just inept. He's a terrible coach. He's a terrible coach, man. He started off as a special teams coordinator. So he has no true grounding and knowing of either other side of football. He doesn't know offense at a high level. He doesn't know defense at a high level. Zach Orr probably will be the 6th or 7th, maybe the 8th coordinator out of offense or defense. This man is scapegoated out so he could keep his job, man. Lamar Jackson, the only reason he's still on the team and we keeping it all the way up, because he should have been fired in 2018. He should have got fired. Man. And this dude's still here, and he's just not it, man. He has no terrible game plans throughout the year. Just complete lost on the sideline. He's just lost, bro. And no one's got time for that, man. The decision making. Look, with a minute left on the clock, we get a touchdown. Why you go for two? Why? Just kick the extra point. Now you won't burn up all your miracles on that 2-point conversion. This dude, he's an idiot, dude. He's an idiot. The same thing he did last night with that, the same thing he did in the Buffalo Bills game. Mark Andrews had to suffer all off season because he dropped that 2-point conversion play. But if John Harbaugh early in the game had kicked the extra point instead of going for 2, we could have kicked the extra point in the playoff game and just tied it up. He's an idiot. I'm tired of this dude, man. Hold on, man.
Emotional.
Every time I get mad, I start ripping this switch, man. I can't keep doing that, man.
Yeah.
He got to go, man. He's got to go, man. He has got to go, man. He's got to go, fellas. He's not it. He's not it. I've been saying this since day one. Since y'all first met me, I said Harbaugh was the problem. Now the chickens have come home to roost, man. It's clear as day. Because, like I said, the EDC trick bag, though. EDC put too many players on the team to say now it's it's on him. It's on him. This guy's been able to get along and get away for so long simply for the fact that the players carry him to the promised land. It's not him. He's not developing players. He's not doing that. I had a Baltimore fan tell me earlier this year. I was like, Harbaugh's trash. You got to go. He said, man, but come on, man. Harbaugh's developing a lot of good coaches. What developing coaches got to do with developing rings? I don't care about you developing a coach. Develop a championship roster. He can't do it, man. He can't do it. The only reason he's a Super Bowl, he's just like Mike Tomlin. He's living off the last coach's work. Straight up. Because Tomlin ain't been able to deliver nothing with the team that he was putting together.
Bruh.
You feel me? What Harbaugh won with was with Bill coach. I'm so mad I can't remember bro first and last name, man. Bill Belichick, man. He's living off his work. He's living off his work, man. He's living off his work. At this point, bro, fire him and let Todd Monken be the head coach. At least Todd Monken knows what he's doing at a high level. Again, another year, the Ravens #1 offense in the NFL. That's Todd Monken's work. Todd Monken got us like this. You feel what I'm saying? John Harbaugh got to go, dude. Got to go. I don't know what made him think that hiring Zach Orr was going to be the play. Like you couldn't get nobody. You couldn't get no one else. You got a guy who has zilch experience of being a defensive coordinator, knowing that you in the prime Super Bowl window with your team. We don't got time for this guy to be trying to figure it out, man.
That's a good point.
We don't got time to be trying to figure this out, man. The only reason this guy's a championship coach because the last coach's championship players got him there. And it was a mutiny with him. The players didn't like him back then. Ed, Ray, and them guys, they didn't like Harbaugh. They had a mutiny with this dude. And after that, he flushed there. I think that Ray Rice situation was the last straw. So Harbaugh was like, I get, he got the go ahead to clear everything out and get players that he like. And then after that, we start getting bum after bum. We got no dogs. We ain't drafted no dogs, no hitters, no real Raiders. We about in Baltimore. We about them gorillas, man. Dude, we ain't got none of them out there, man. We got little holler monkeys. We ain't got them dudes standing on no business out there, dude. And it's Harbaugh's fault, man. It's Harbaugh. I truly think the team has lost. I think he lost the ear of the team, bro. I think he's lost the team because I never seen the team look like this. That was the most embarrassing display of football I ever seen last night from the Baltimore Ravens in 30 years, bro. I'd never seen the team on I was looking at the film. It looked like pre-snap, the players are trying to figure out what the call is, and in post-snap, they trying to figure out where do they go. That's not how you play good, fast defense. If you know what you're doing on defense, everybody gets the call, this is what it is, and the defense plays fast. The object is to meet the other team at the spot they trying to be. That's not us. That ain't us. This dude is trash, man. This dude is trash. All this is on his watch, man. This will be what, the fifth? Harbaugh been subbing out coordinator since Cam Cameron. What's the old coach from the Lions that got us there, the brother Arnie Warren, Wink Martindale. We've been through coordinator after coordinator, Greg Roman, any and everything that shuffle away the vision from him. And the wild part is my boy Lamar been having to eat all this garbage from everybody else. Everybody pointed at, Lamar can't get it done. Lamar got to do it. No other quarterback in the NFL is expected to do as much as Lamar Jackson. Come on. I'm watching a bum like Jalen Hurts get backpacked week in and week out.
Yo.
But my quarterback got to do everything. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it, man. This dude got to go, man. He got to go, man. We got nothing for him. You know, he was a special teams coach, but the only reason the special team was good was, once again, Justin Tucker. It wasn't because of Harbaugh. We had a Hall of Fame kicker. That's why the special teams was good. So Harbaugh ain't brought nothing to the team to be keeping it all the way above with y'all. He ain't brought nothing. Ain't no culture, no nothing, and none of that. The identity has been lost. The identity is lost under this guy, man. We need to get the identity back. We need a coach that can get us that Baltimore grit, physical identity back, man. We need to coach somebody like Dan Campbell. Like the Lions, that's what we need in Baltimore. We got a dirty trench, tough little city. We need a trench tough coach, man. I'm tired of hearing this guy giving these little weak little speeches, man. Sound like Pastor Joe when he talking. I'm tired of hearing this dude, man. It's a Baptist church team. I ain't got time to hear this. Come on. Let's do it up out of here, man. I can't even really express how I feel about him. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't really get in my bag because, you know, this God-fearing show. But the dude got to go, man. He got to go, man. He's got to go. Enough is enough, fellas. Enough is enough. Everybody, from the day one, I said he was the problem, and now everybody can see the chickens don't come home to roost. I've been spamming and talking so much about how important coaching is. Now everybody else starting to say it. I've been peeping that in the chat. Now everybody else talking about how they coach and staff. No, I don't want to hear that now. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about how y'all coaches are struggling. No, because when I was saying it, it's all Lamar's fault. I'm not trying to hear it no more. I'm not trying to hear it, man. But I've been calling the striker, the ball. The dude just ain't it, man. He just ain't it. He just ain't it, fellas.
Carl?
I just want to make sure we got it all off. All right, so look, this is coming from a guy who has been fighting Chris about John Harbaugh. It might be his time to go.
That is called right there.
It might be. YouTube's playing, by the way, but it might be time to go.
He's definitely playing.
Because, man, it just poor decision in the stretch after poor decision. Dating back even if Lamar is down, 4th and 3, you got to burn a timeout, get Lamar together, and go for that against the Bills.
Come on.
Last night, I don't know why timeout was called on that drive when Mark Andrews scored. I don't know. Lamar went out of bounds. I don't think his forward progress was stopped in bounds. We called the timeout. Don't know why. Then going for 2. I don't care about analytics, bruh. I don't care if they say go for 2 now, because then if you get the ball back and score, you can kick the extra point to win. No, that's not how it's done. You go for the extra point, so that way, if you do get the ball back and score, you can the ball is in your hands. You can take overtime with the extra point, or you can go for the win with the 2-point. What are you doing? And of course, we don't get it. We're down 8. That was so mind-boggling to me. So it might be about that time. A lot of the ugly things like are rearing their head early. Now I get it. We're 1-2. Started off 1-2 last year. We may right the ship, but I am leaning more and more to it's time for Harbaugh to go. And this is a guy who's been fighting for Harbaugh. I've been fighting, but I don't know if I got enough fight left in me. It really might be that time for brother to go. I will say this though, Chris. I do get in the playoffs why he went for 2 before that. He went to tie the game up. It was 19-21. He went for the tie. I can't get mad at him for that late in the third. I'm not mad at that. But I've been fighting. I don't know if I got any more left.
I got a question though. Do y'all think y'all should move on ASAP or after the season?
Right now. You're wasting time. Right now. Yesterday, the day before.
I'm gonna say end of the season. I am. This is it.
That's another waste again for Lamar, unfortunately. That's just what it is.
Because I mean, to me, is you bringing a new coach, you still got to figure it out on the fly anyway. So let's figure. Hey, this your last straw. You gotta get it done. Let's see what the coaching carousel looks like at the end of the year. Maybe somebody that we look up and get somebody good at the end of the year that's unexpectedly fired or something like that. So I think we wait to the end of the year and see what the coaching carousel actually looks like. Because you don't want to rush. You don't want to rush this.
And then also, I think he deserved the respect to finish the year out. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
No, he don't. What respect he deserved? For what?
He's earned that sweat equity.
He don't deserve none of that, man. Well, now let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this question right here. Name another coach that would have got a chance for blowing 17 fourth quarter double-digit leads. Name another coach that would have got an extra chance.
Jason Garrett.
Come on, man. Well, that's Jerry's son-in-law or something like that. But other than that,
that's the cousin's neighbor, right? You know what you said?
come on, man. Now, what people don't know is because the people are really not tapped in how sad and how entrenched this dude is with the team. Eric DaCosta and John Harbaugh are next door neighbors, fellas. Y'all laughing? I'm dead serious, bro.
That's great.
They're next door neighbors, bro. That's why, bro, dude. It's something going. I'm talking about this guy. We got a guy named Keaton Mitchell right now that can't get no burn. Can't get no burn.
I don't know
because
why
he's saying because John Harbaugh says he's not contributing enough on special teams. So who cares? You ain't got all these other dudes that can go tackle. Listen, dude. If Keaton Mitchell's playing, bro, you talking about a guy within 10 touches. Out of one of them 10 touches, he gonna run off for a touchdown. That's just how dynamic and fast the guy is. But and it's been like this with this dude Harbaugh for years, man. We got Daniel Falele out there straight slumming at the right guard position. But Ben Cleveland, and he's showing you week in and week out, every week, he's got a clip on Instagram of him getting embarrassed and cooked. And it's been like this since day one. And for some reason, Ben Cleveland can't get a chance because he don't like the way Ben Cleveland practice. Huh? Who cares? Can he block? He's a fat boy, man. As long as he's blocking when it's time, just do that. This is what I'm talking about, dude. This dude is an idiot, man. He wants stuff his way, but you're not good enough to be getting this type of treat. You're not Jimmy Johnson. You ain't Bill Belichick.
That's true.
He has no merit, no clout to be acting the way he act, bro. He ain't achieved nothing on his own. He a nepotism dude. The only reason he got a coaching job because of his daddy. Let's keep it the buck, because he wasn't no balling player.
He letting everything out. I like this though. Hey, get off your chest, man. Get off your chest. The platform for it. Get off your chest.
Carl, you brought up analytics earlier, right? Carl, man, you love the Ravens. We watch the Ravens. Name the last time you got a 2-point conversion, Carl. Can you think of it?
Dang, that's a good question.
That is a good question because I remember we failed against Pittsburgh to win the game.
Yeah,
failed last year.
That's dating back to like 2021. I can think of it. We didn't get a 2-point conversion against Pittsburgh. We was wearing all white uniforms. Go ahead. That's back to 2021. So So we ain't got a 2-point conversion in years, in like 4 or 5 seasons. But we gonna go for another one. Get this idiot out of here, dude. If you were an analytics coach, then if your numbers is 0 for 15, why are you still going for it? He's just an idiot coach, man. The guy's a complete nincompoop. He's a dummy, dude. Game management.
The last time y'all converted was last year against the Bengals.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was in Baltimore.
Yeah, and y'all won 35-34.
Okay.
That was in Cincinnati, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
No,
that was
Thursday.
Those Thursday. I was at
Yeah,
that.
that was in Baltimore.
All right.
Well, one out of 10. Congratulations. 1 out of 10. Good job, John. You ain't done nothing, my boy. And the wild part about that on is too, right, fellas? We won that game 36-35. If this idiot 35-34, or was it 36? Regardless, if we ain't make that 2-point conversion, we would have lost that game. That's what y'all think about that. This type of stuff this guy be doing, dude. It's been like I remember when everybody was hurt that one year and he just kept going for 2 nonstop. And then the whole time we out here with IKEA workers and Amazon delivery guys playing because the whole team on IR. We had a couple of games we could have won. He was going for 2, smoking it. The game against the Packers, smoked it. 2 points. Just bad coaching, bro. Bad coaching. When the team is down, sometimes the coach gotta elevate them and pick them up. This guy can't do it. He doesn't instill confidence in these guys. He don't instill motivation to them. I never see him on the sideline talking, hyping the guys up. Home dude's account on the way. None of that. Just watch it. I've been watching Raven Wire since it first aired. I don't never see this dude on the sideline pulling dudes up, man. I never see it. He's a puppet. He's a clown, dude. I hate him. hate this dude, man, because he legit wasting. We talking about a quarterback, bro, that's generational, once in a lifetime talent, bro, and he's wasting his career. He's wasting it, gang. 2023 AFC Championship game, 6 runs. What you pick Dalvin Cook up for? Dalvin Cook had 60 yards on 3 carries the week before against the Texans. The next game he don't play. Dude, get this dude up out of here, dude. Get this dude up out of here, man. Get this
Yeah,
dude
it's
up
crazy
out of
how
here.
y'all don't use Keith Mitchell though. That's wild.
I
He
don't
don't. Keith
understand
Mitchell don't
it.
even get no PC, bro. He can't even get PC. It's insane, bro.
I don't
Because
understand it.
he's special. Good God, bro. Get this guy out of here, bro. Get him out of here. He's incompetent. He's an incompetent. He don't know what he's doing. It's sad for real, man. It's sad for real, man. It's a shame. It's a shame to see, honestly. It's a shame to see, bro. It's a shame to see, bro.
Then Chris Breed, bro.
But nah, bro, no, bro. I got 160 bars, 460 bars and running, bro. Enough is enough, bro.
460 bars running.
Hey,
All
bro.
right.
He ain't playing no games. Hey.
All right. Well, let's get y'all last words, man, before y'all get all like, you know. I'm glad I got that off your chest. Now I'm glad y'all actually agree with this too.
Yeah, I didn't expect that from Carl.
I said it last night.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it then.
Yeah, I said it last night. But
Enough.
my last words is, man, am I worried about the regular season? No, I'm not. I'm not worried about the regular season at all.
Hey, bro.
Won't go get him, bro. I'm blowing him down, bro.
Other than that, I know it's people, having a parade because it's week 3 about the Ravens. It's fine with me, bro. Y'all had the same parade last year, and y'all were crying about your team by the end of the year. So have at it. Now, the Tigers are in a close one with the Guardians right now, and we need this series badly. We can't afford to blow the division and the playoffs. So, good ball on the mound, 6 strikeouts through 5 innings. So, let's go, Tigers. And last but not least, let's go, MSU. Let's go, South Carolina.
I was going through it, bro.
Bruh, I didn't get a win at all last week, bruh, and that's including baseball with 6 games. Not a win.
Man. Maybe you just win your week. That's probably what happened with the Ravens, bro.
Oh, for sure wasn't my week. Ain't no maybe.
Must up. University. Go ahead.
Maryland's still trash.
3-0, baby.
Yeah, y'all knocked out 4-0, but y'all knocked out the Wisconsin starting quarterback. Congrats.
4-0. Hey, man, it's football. Go ahead, Chris.
Man, listen, bro. He got to go, bro. He got to go, bro. You see, I'm ready, bro. I'm locked and loaded, bro. I'm locked and loaded, bro. I'm ready to slide. He got to go, man. But at this point, it's by any means necessary, bro. He put my boy Lamar Jackson's career in jeopardy, bro. For real, man. Because we should have at least 2 to 3 rings at this point. Just keeping it all the way a buck with you, bro. It's just the decision makings through the years. He's failed us, bro. He has failed us. Like I said, this nepotism stuff with Harbaugh and stuff like that. We be swapping players with whatever team Jim get or whatever, something like that. We picked up Greg Roman. Why didn't we get Greg Roman? Why we waste some years like that with Greg Roman? We could have got any other coordinator that could run a real offense. We was running Georgia Tech in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Wasting my boy career, bro. It's just been year after year that he just can't get it done. Any big game, like I said, it's not about the players when it gets to a certain level in the season. Like I said, if your team makes it to the NFL divisional round in the playoffs, either both team has Pro Bowlers or all pros on their team. That's a fact. Both teams are talent-wise are equally matched. That's a fact. It comes down to simply coaching, game plans, and scheming. And that's where the Ravens has failed at year in and year out with this daggone coach, man. This coach has failed this team year in and year out. And the 2023 was one of the ones that really hurt me, bro, because we're the number 1 rushing team in the NFL. We playing the 26th ranked Chiefs at run defense. and we run the ball 6 times. And then everybody kept saying, oh, Lamar should have ran more. Why? Why my quarterback got to do all this? Why Lamar got to do what? Tell Joe Burrow to run 20 times a game. Well, you got Dalvin Cook. He can't run it. You got these. You had what's big fella name, man? We just traded him, man. 35. Oh man.
Gus Edwards.
We had Gus Edwards. He can't run it. Justice Hill was there. He can't. No one. So it's all on Lamar. That's what I say, man. This dude don't coach worth nothing. He can't coach worth nothing. He can't do nothing. All right. He can't. He's just not it, fellas. He's just not it, man. He's just not it. And so since they not trying to do nothing about it, I'm gonna do something about it. Enough is enough, bro. I'm gonna do something about it, bro. He got to go, man. He got to go, man. We ready, man. We are ready over here. All right, because he is enough. Enough is enough, man. I'm tired of seeing. I mean, his post-game press conference. He just be saying the same old dumb stuff, man. Get this dude. At least with Tomo, he just look at you. He ain't got no answer. He just walk off the joint. Don't sit up there and keep lying and gaslighting us, guy. Stop gaslighting us. And just get up and walk off, man. Just take yourself on. That's gracious, man. Great, man.
Hey, Chris.
All right, man. Yes, sir.
We just gonna woosah, man. We
I
appreciate
can't,
y'all.
man. I can't. He need to feel how I feel, man. He gotta feel how I feel, man.
Well,
enough, man. Tired of everybody coming and holler at me because
man.
the coaching in that too, man. We got something for him, man.
Look.
We got something for him.
And with that being said,
hey, hold on, don't kick me up. Don't kick me, Joe. I forgot to send you a short. I'm gonna send you one after the show.
You ain't just handle business on it. But then again, never mind. All right, we got one more guest. You right. You did right timing. We got guests backstage. We want to thank y'all boys for coming on and expressing.
For real.
Here we go. Let's go ahead. Come on.
All right,
bring more. Let's go. I got mine ready. Come on, bring them in.
No.
Bring them in. Come on.
Bring
them in. You ready to drag them down? Come on. Come on.
We see you back in the chats, Chris, man. We got
Come on, man. Bring them in.
We got another game to talk about, man.
All right, fellas.
All right, fellas.
All right, that's good.
All right, fellas. I gotta go back to work. I'm hunting. It's hunting season right now, fellas. Y'all know what's going on, man.
Woo!
Yo. Disclaimer: those are all props. That whole thing was a skit. If you want to know more about why my man is so passionate about the Ravens, please join the Instagram community that we have. You can see the Instagram below. Follow us at Refuse to Lose Sports. Click the link to become a member so you become a member so you can join the chats. There's 3 tiers. The entertainment is there. But just let you know, if you're going up against the Ravens, you got to be fully prepared. He just let you know. There you go. But
and also, he said, I can't fully express myself. Well, he fully expressed himself in those chats. So make sure y'all become a member and be a part of these conversations off air.
Trust me, you will not be let down. Like Harbaugh is letting down some of the fan base. Boy, some of the stuff he was saying about Harbaugh, man, I had PTSD. I started thinking about Jason Garrett. But we got to talk about another game that happened on Sunday. Steelers Patriots. Some would say the Steelers stole one. Some would say the Patriots, had a Boston Tea Party the way they were just giving the ball away. But we got Tony backstage.
Right.
You ready to bring him up? We got Tony backstage. We're going to bring him up. So before I'm going to ask the question, I'm going to ask how you doing, and we're going to get straight to it. So 21-14, Tony, would you say more of a Steelers win or a Patriots collapse? And how you doing, man?
Yeah, how you doing?
So Chris kind of made me a little more passionate about this game.
Oh, there we go.
We need new coaching. No, I'm joking. So I would say this right here. The Steelers won the game, right? As far as what it says in the win-loss column, right? But the Patriots was out there giving up gifts like Santa on Christmas Eve. You know, they were just giving the ball away, like like Oprah giving away cars. You know, it was just like, hey, you want the ball? Here's the ball. You can have it. You know, it was. If you look at the game and if you didn't see the score and you looked at the stats, you would have said the Patriots blew them out. Right? You would clearly say it. But although, I would say we've been in every game, and we very much could be 3-0. We can also be 0-3 the way they played. Because we pretty much squeaked out a win against the Dolphins. So it's not like we've been dominating, and it's been mostly just being real. It's been mostly our defense that has been that come up short a lot in these games. But yeah, I'm actually optimistic about this season. I still think we'll make the playoffs. I think that things will change. I'm pretty sure there will be a change at running back pretty soon, because I don't know what's going on in that backfield, but there'll be a change back there. But yeah, I'm good. I'm not I don't need to go sit on the couch like apparently some other people need to because of their football teams. But the season's not over, Chris. Season's not over, bro. They'll be okay, bro. It's all right. Hear from a guy who's used to a team winning, and then all of a sudden the team going into the tank. Y'all ain't gonna tank. Y'all still gonna win. You're still gonna be in that division. The two teams that in that division that was supposed to be, the team that was going to be competing in that division with you, they ain't got no quarterback, and the other one got an Asian quarterback. You guys will be all right. Be all right. Huh? Anyway.
So you say something?
Well, I was on mute. You just leave the Browns out of it. Because you said one ain't got a quarterback and the other one got an Asian quarterback.
I mean, if you had to put the Browns in there, both of them got Asian quarterbacks, so it doesn't really. I could have been talking about either one of those.
That is true.
So it's not like it's, but our game was one thing, but they went against a Lions team that was highly motivated to play against them. Because of how they started the season out, so they were a highly motivated team. So he shouldn't look at that as a coaching thing. They went into a storm. They went into the Lions are ready to bite some Ravens in a nutshell. And they very motivated last night. I was shocked that with how they was getting to Lamar with 7 sacks, but this is what happens when you play sound defense and you do what Belichick always says: do your job. They were just doing their job.
I do want to ask you something about the Patriots.
What's up?
Stevenson. All right. And Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson had fumble issues with us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even surprised by that. But Stevenson, bro, like he had these issues from the time he's been here, man. Like these fumbling issues. So, and people forget he was the one who threw the ball to Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
When at the end of that game when Mac Jones got a hit. But what do you think y'all should do with y'all running back situation going forward?
Henderson needs to be in there and he start.
Shout out to Carmen saying that too. So shout out to Carmen. Go ahead.
There's no way. Like at this point in time, you can't go wrong. If the veterans are fumbling the ball, then give the ball to the rookie because it's not going to be any chance. If he fumbles the ball, you expect him to fumble. You expect him to make mistakes and stuff like that, right? You don't expect that out of a veteran. Especially someone who knows that they have this issue. You get what I'm saying? Like his problem. So I'll tell you what Stevens' problem is. Stevens' biggest problem is that instead of getting the yards that he can get, he always tries to get the extra yards. And doing so, he always fumbles. If you ever look at it, most of his fumbles are because he's always trying to get extra yards. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, Derrick Henry the other night when he gets the ball and the guy's right there and he can knock the ball out of his hand. He doesn't have those type of fumbles. he has fumbles when he's running and he's in the hole and apparently he thinks he's Barry Sanders, so he's in the hole. He can make everyone move and he can shift and do all the things in there. Like, he's not Barry Sanders. He can be shifty at times, but he's really a power back. You know, he should be running more like Derrick Henry and less like Saquon Barkley. He think he's Saquon.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why. You're not playing that rookie though.
Let me ask you one more question, just more so about going back to the game too. How did you feel about was that Douglas? That fourth down play.
Look, I was trying to forget about it, but thank you for bringing it up.
My bad.
Look, man, like I said, they're becoming I like where the team is going. What I don't like is the fact that there's talent that they're not using. I think they've given up on Polk too fast. You know what I'm saying? I think they've given up on him too fast. At least he doesn't have, he doesn't do what that guy does. But he did that before. So he's trying to live up on what happened last year and how he played last year. This is a whole new year. So now you got to prove what you did last year. You got to prove that again this year. You know what I'm saying?
Too. Yeah.
So, Vrabel will take care of that. He'll take care of things like that. I've heard, I watched the, I always look at Patriot Talk and things like that to come up on YouTube, after I watch you guys, of course. And then, but I go watch that and I hear a lot of things that's going on in practice this time, and I heard that Henderson is starting to, get more reps with the first, get more first string reps and stuff like that, which I like. I hear that they're now talking about putting Jalen in there and doing more things. So it I'll see what's going to happen with it. How how our OC is. If one man can't do it, he'll bring someone else in, and he'll let someone else do it. That's how Wes Walker got his thing, and how everyone else got their start. He'll be like he'll
Facts. Yeah. Well, all right then. Let's get it, man. Javon couldn't make it today, so I'm glad you want to talk about the Patriots side, because like you said, y'all 1-2, but y'all could easily, say easy, based on how the game's been, y'all could be 3-0, but y'all could also be on 3-2. So, all right, let's see how we're going forward. Your last words? Yeah,
man. I don't know. The Red Sox need to wake up. That's one thing that needs to happen for us. I'm actually optimistic about this basketball season for the Pacers. I've been hearing some great things that's been coming out of there also. So I'm actually optimistic about it. It's great.
My bad, Tony. Hold on real quick, Tony. We got a super chat that came in for for the Steelers. I know.
Shout out.
I saw you interrupt you for that. Go ahead, Tony. You gonna read it?
I got you right quick. Shout out to Dimitri with the 199 super chat. Steeler D showed up, so more of a win on us.
I would talk about their defense, but I'm gonna leave it alone. All right.
Okay.
So
shout out to Dimitri.
Shout out to Georgia being 3-0. We got some things we got to clean up. We barely came back. We came back and beat Tennessee, but that the way that team is set up, that game shouldn't have been close like that. We shouldn't have to come back for that. And like I said, the Pats are going to have a pretty good season. I mean, judging with the other two teams that's in that division, we'll probably end up second in that division. Like I said, we're probably in a second.
Like it. Y'all second now.
And I will say this right here. I was pleasantly surprised with how Miami played Buffalo, but it's a division game, so you would expect something like that, especially early in the season where they would play that way. But there's a lot of things going on over there that's pretty bad, over there. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, go Pats. Hey, Tom, you okay? You kind of like us. Are you good? You good too?
What you mean?
We're all on the same.
What you mean?
What we talking about? You talking about the Cowboys?
Yeah, we good. Are you good?
Hey, man, man, taking it one day at a time, just
me too.
Staying out the way, man,
Me too.
I tell Yeah, I tell people at work, man, when they ask me that same question, I'm like, man, I ain't complaining about nothing that ain't happened yet.
Okay, all right.
I get all the old folks sayings when they bring up the Cowboys these days.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure you're okay. I was going to text you and just here for you, brother. You need. We're in the same boat. We can talk about this together.
Yeah, no. They lose one more of these games, bro. I'm gonna have to start a group. It's getting bad. This defense, bro, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Y'all got defense?
I don't know. I don't even know. At least y'all got that.
I
We
mean,
got another super chat.
I was just listening to your own. Y'all better out
Yeah,
that
super chat. I can read this one for you.
I read your super chat, and you gonna do this to me? And then he spent extra money to say it. Like,
I know.
this is crazy.
Shout out to my brother, Dimitri, for the $4.99 super chat. Jaden Daniels is better than Dak. Cowboys are trash. Well said, my brother.
I know why he said that. I had to think back. I did say I cracked the joke about the aging quarterback. I was with Tony on that one. Y'all do got an old quarterback. I'm sorry. But no, shout out to you for the $4.99. And at this point, Dak is better because he played more games.
Oh, he wants you to read it. My bad. He said
I knew it.
Hey, in all seriousness, man, Dak's playing his behind off. I was just being real. Like you're being, not being biased about it. He's actually playing his behind off. Y'all could have won every game this season. Well, I don't know about the last one, but y'all could have won every game this season.
We could have won the last one.
Nah, you need to blame on your defensive coordinator.
In a shootout fashion, we could have won it. They just got more stops than we did.
That was
if we get to stop on the 3 in the first quarter that we didn't do, the 2 in the second. Michael.
Shout out to Blaze for reminding me of that. That's why I said they just got more stops than we did. We could have won.
Like, come on, man.
No. But as always, man, I always appreciate coming on. I enjoy having this conversation with you. I actually was going to come on kind of like Chris was, but I decided after he did that you needed a calmer version of Anthony.
I know y'all balance out perfectly.
We appreciate it.
I did that for y'all.
We appreciate
it. Appreciate you for coming on last minute too. We hit you up today and you made it work. We appreciate that.
No problem. All right, folks.
All right, man. Good luck in fantasy too.
Yeah, ain't working out too much for me either.
I know.
All right.
And we could talk about that. We could make a trade. I'll talk to you in the chat.
We could. I'll definitely talk to you. I'm ready to dump.
Hey, don't say that out loud. Too many people gonna start calling you now.
Well, hey, look, I only talk to certain people. Kind of how your owner only talks to the Packers.
That's what I'm saying. We here.
Yeah.
We here.
We good.
That's a good shot, but Tomo accepted it. All right, Tony.
All right. So. Oh man, it's been a good one. It's been a good one.
An episode.
And to close it out, we gotta talk about a team that's finding their way. They just making their way downtown, walking fast, pacing, and they homebound. 49ers, man, got a division lead. But then they find out Bosa's down, man. Should have drafted Danny down.
No, facts, he cooking right now.
Nah, for real, no. Oh, man. They say every year it's one team that's going to shock the league because they were bad for so long, and then boom, look at the Colts. The Colts I think they can sustain it. Going back to, not even talking about the Colts, let's talk about this team here, though. Dave, 2 weeks ago was just bad. I just need to change my name to It Was All Good a week ago because for me, I was over here saying Dave was in 49erville talking to the medical doctor, trying to make sure that his staff was good and see what's up with his players, and then boom, I get hit with the injury bug. But
we get hit too.
Yeah, but
not as bad though.
Not as bad as us. Like Purdy was down at one point, Kittle was down, Ayuk, and then your pass rusher goes down. They say Nick Bosa, man. Nick Bosa's out for
out for the year.
So he out for the year. No, I had to read that. Yep. Out for the year with an ACL injury. Talks have been said they may be calling the Bengals to see if they can get Trey Hendricks. So we don't know what's happening there. But the question poses, can the 49ers hold first place in the NFC West with their injuries? I'm gonna let you go, Joe. I think so, but I'm gonna let you go.
Yes. I'm gonna be quick. I think they could. Now the injuries are piling up, but I like how they gutted out that win against Arizona. Arizona was looking good the first two games. Now don't get me wrong, Marvin Harrison Jr. is dropping these passes, man. I don't know what's going on. But they put pressure on Kyler Murray. And when Nick Bosa got hurt, the pressure kind of lightened up a little bit more. But the big guy, like Fred Warner, is making plays like crazy. I got like Dave said, I get a shout out to Ricky Pearsall. He came out and showed out. Mac Jones had a great, not great. I thought he played very well, made some good reads, good throws. He fought through the whole game. The 49ers looked like a well-coached team who was prepared to fight till the clock hit 0-0-0. So, and you look at their schedule. The schedule is favorable. They got the Jaguars. They got the division, but they got the Bucks. They got the NFC South. They got the AFC. They got the AFC South. You know what I mean? And they got the Browns. They got a favorable. The Giants. They got a favorable schedule. They got huh?
I laughed at the Giants and then I had to think. I struggle. Go ahead.
37 points. I know that's crazy. But so I would say yes, they can sustain this lead because yeah, man. I said what I said. They can sustain the lead.
So I agree with you, and Dave said it right there in the comments. Shout out to a head coach that got fired and went back home to become a defensive coordinator, and the defense is right back where it picked up right where it left off. Yes. I know Bosa going down definitely is an injury, but Dave also said it too. Shout out to Davey Schefter. He said John Lynch is making calls to see if they can actually, fill in that spot. I know they went and got Bryce Huff from the Eagles, but again, Bosa's on a whole nother plateau. Like nobody's going to be Bosa, right? Like you got Bosa, Watt, Micah, Garrett. Like you got the Crosby. Even though Crosby was, boy, y'all had a nice game plan for him, Joe. But you got elite pass rushers out there, so nobody's going to ever fill those shoes. But to go find somebody else to plug and play with this team, the 49ers, you said it about the coach too. They are a plug. They next man up. Like this team to keep ticking after the injuries that they sustained and to go in a divisional game against a team who was hot, find ways to have Marvin Harris. I don't know what's up with his hands. Again, the jokes was about CD, but here we go again. You got Marvin Harrison out here, and he had to come out and say it. I need to catch those passes. Yep. That one pass where he was wide open. It looked like he just threw the ball on the ground, like he was playing taps, and he was out. But it was just terrible. But no, I do think they can do that because of they've been here before mentality, the veteranism that they have in the locker room with that coach. I know we had a lot of talks about Kyle Shanahan and just saying, is Kyle top 5? Is he top 10? But for a coach that keeps going through injuries the way he does and still finds a way to get his team to at least be in the playoff conversation, you got to give him some respect there. So, I would have did the same thing. But, I think they can sustain it. The tough battle, I'm going to finish it after this. This is my last thing in closing. The tough battle may be with the Rams, though.
Yeah, of course.
Rams are looking like a team that's taking things personal for one half. But go ahead, John.
I mean, against the Texans, they struggled against the Texans. It was a 5-point win. They blew out the Titans. Titans not really a juggernaut. And they look good against Philly, but Philly hasn't really looked good this year. They haven't. This looks like the 2023 Philadelphia Eagles to me right now. So I got to see Philly as the season goes, how they really look, how good that lead was with Philly. And right now, the 49ers, they're the third best scoring defense in the league, too. Now, don't get me wrong. They played the Seahawks. They did play the Cardinals. The Cardinals pretty, and week one opponent. I forgot the week one opponent, but week one was Seahawks, and last week was I forgot, but it wasn't a really it wasn't a really good opponent. So they really playing nobody yet. Had to sneeze. Again, allergic, man. Talking too good about the 49ers, but go ahead.
Yo.
Shout out to Dave. But they 3-0, man. He got the best record on the panel. Too bad you not on it with the shades, though.
That is true, man. It's your moment, Dave.
You better hurry up. We all go backwards.
I might be wearing shades for another reason at some point. The way this thing is looking, man, But no, I agree with you. I think we all agree here. I think they can sustain with, like you said, coming up again. Next opponent is Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence is finding ways to lose football games.
Right.
It's bad, bro. It's bad. And I thought Sunday alone was just a bad day in football as far as like, well, not even bad, just a crazy day in football with how many field goals got blocked and just how teams was turning things around. Joe, Sunday was so confusing for me that I knew it. I said something's in the air and the Cowboys is going to find a way to put the icing on the cake. And they did it. Because it was just too much madness on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Now, Russell Wilson put the icing on the cake on how he ended that game. Threw the ball in the back of the end zone. He threw
But you already
threw the
know.
ball on fourth down, Tomo.
But you know what? You see what they said about you seen what was it? Rex Ryan said about the Cowboys defense, the Doomsday defense. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, he be going crazy when I get out. I was like, you might have
I'm
to
like,
see these people in the street, but he a big dude though.
I said, bro,
Yeah.
I know you wanted that job because you. As soon as they bring up the Cowboys and there's something bad, he like, oh, I got them. They ain't want to pay me. I got.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I do want to say I know you gotta close it. Remember when Josh Allen was at a point when somebody jokingly said that he got CTE, how like he'll throw an incredible pass and then the next play he'll throw like the dumbest interception.
Mm-hmm.
That's Trevor Lawrence, bro. Trevor Lawrence be having passes, and I be thinking like, what were you looking? Like, what were you thinking? Like, I'm talking about they have momentum, and he throws a terrible pass, and it'd be like, what are you doing? And even the head coach, he ran to Trevor was like this, like throw out his chest, like he ran, he did that. Like it's crazy, but we can end it. My last word, since we didn't talk about the Commanders, I do want to say I think that we should, if JD5 is available and he's ready to play him. Do not rest him just because you want to rest him. If he's available to play him. There are talks that Terry McLaurin might not play against the Falcons. He has a quad injury. He's going to see another doctor, they said, to see what's up, but he has a quad injury and he might be out. The status is nothing right now, obviously. I mean, we got to wait till Wednesday tomorrow to get the real report, but that's that on that, and get the report on Jaden Daniels. Also, Marshall Lattimore had a concussion, but he went through. He's no longer in concussion protocol. He's good to go. Shout out to Trey Amos. He's been playing well. I mean, I love the win that we had against the Raiders. The D-line showed up. Kinlaw is doing his thing. So is Ron Payne. Eddie Goldman had a good game. I mean, we did good on the D-line. Von Miller got his first sack with the Commanders. So shout out to him. But that's that. Shout out to the whole R2L network. Shout out to the whole R2L family. Shout out to my boy Carl for hitting 100 subscribers. Cop it up for you, man. Like this dude is a hard worker. I was so happy. I know it. 100 is only the beginning. It's gonna grow from there. But the fact that Carl, I put a curtain, for a little bit. Carl, at first was like, man, I'm trying. I just want to talk sports. I don't really care about the number. I was trying to talk sports right now. And then now Carl, like it's like a different Carl I see. Like he has the same work ethic, but now it's like I'm trying to grow this thing. You know what I mean? Right? So, and Carl been at it, been on it. And that's why I say I'm proud of you, my brother. I'm really proud of you, Carl. And keep up the good work, man. But and I got nothing else from my other teams right now. Make sure I become a member, like Tomo said. The chat was on fire today. Become a member. But Tomo, that's what I got for now.
Yep. So you become a member, you join the chats. Like I said, once you click the link below, there's 3 tiers. If you're new here, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We have other shows on the platform as well. See a lot of new faces in the comments. We would definitely love for you all to return and join the chats as well to keep the party going, because it definitely helps when you all are in the comments. One thing I want to say too, Joe, is proud of Carl as well, man. You're getting 103, and of course 100 is going to change you, because when you're doing good on your YouTube channel, your real college team is going to lose. I got to get this Chipotle Bowl this year. I'm tired of losing. So shout out to you, Carl, but hey, MSU, keep losing for me. Okay? But outside of that, it's just all jokes. But these are the things that you be a part of when you're actually in the chats as well. We got a lot of things and a lot of perks in general, right? And my last words for this episode, man, this episode was great. Again, disclaimer, those were props. It was a sketch. He does believe that John Harbaugh needs to go, but he was going home, okay? I just want to let y'all know, man. Double chicken? Okay, I can't wait. Get some double steak. I might eat on air, and I know that's against the rules. But
No, it's not. It's a prop.
You right. We can't drink
I
on air.
had
You
a
right.
whole eagle on the show.
You did go get some wings, and you had an L. Oh man, yeah, we gotta bring the props back.
Yeah, there we go.
Chris just motivated everybody. Now you see what he did. We gotta bring the props back. But while we were talking, and I know we gotta get out of here, I'm gonna close this out quick. Michael Parsons was asked about the upcoming game, and he said it'll be painful to sack Dak Prescott in the first game against the Cowboys. He was like a mentor to me, so trying to take Dak down, it's gonna hurt me a little bit. And the first thing I thought about was like, well, how you know you're gonna sack Dak? And then I forgot my offensive line is going through some things. But if you don't touch Dak this game and we run for over 100 yards, I might drop a $4.99 super chat. But
live on air
while I'm on air, because I'm gonna say we back. The delusion will be back. But outside of that, man, I got to say shout out to our superstar members. I told myself I was gonna write it down, but I got it right here. So shout out to Donnell. Shout out to my boy Dave. Shout out to Taniqua. Shout out to Vaughn. Vaughn, we definitely going to have you back on. Joe, Giovanni, Chris. You don't know who Chris is. Skip back 30 seconds. Skip back like 5-10 minutes. You'll definitely know who Chris is after that. Shout out to Coach Coon. FFC is going crazy. I don't know if y'all watching the episodes, but Coach.
Also, he's back to doing our fantasy recaps. He's gonna start by that. He's gonna start it back up.
Yeah,
he did on a good week.
He definitely did. Sorry, Warren. But shout out to Decorius, shout out to Teddy, and shout out to myself. We're all members, superstar members, that is. Make sure you click the link, become a member today, and check out Unfazed coming up in the next 30 minutes.
Tomo put the Philadelphia Eagles in the rounds last night on his fantasy team. Came all the way back.
I was giving them quotes. I had the quote book out, man. I fell on my back, but I came up in the clutch.
No facts. Shout out to the Ravens, man. Shout out to their defense. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to their defense. Oh. And shout out to Lamar for having to throw the ball many times because of the defense. It worked out for your good, bro.
It worked out perfectly.
All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today. It's an awesome episode. And we'll see y'all at the very next one on Friday on another good one.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.